Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Ian's RC Exploits. Unfortunately in the UK the weather is really bad again this weekend, so I'm unable to fly. So what I thought I would do, I'm going to give you an introduction to my new hangar. This will be part one, as it's going to be a bit too much for one video. So come on in, see what my hangar's like, roll the intro. Okay, yeah, as I said in the introduction, okay, this is my new hangar. People that watch my channel will know that I've recently moved, and I've moved in with Cheryl. Obviously Cheryl is my girlfriend that does all the videoing on the channel, and thank God Cheryl gave me a whole room for my planes and helicopters. And what I'm going to do today is just have a little bit of a chat and a little bit of a show of what I've done and what planes and helicopters that I actually have in my hangar. So, but first I just want you to subscribe, okay, and click that bell icon and join me on Ian's RC Exploits. So, okay, see you soon. Okay then, as I said, recently moved in with Cheryl and it took a lot of work, and what I'm going to do is just start panning so you can see that at the end of my hangar I've got a nice shelving unit, and it's full of all my bits and my spray booth for airbrushing. Then we've got some models that I haven't built yet, including my Super Cub from Hangar 9 and a Dynam Hurricane Mark 1, which I've yet to even think about assembling. And then you can see that I've got sort of like boxes for helicopters, my trucks, I've got a Carnage, and you can see the other trucks there. And then coming around then, there we've got where I store my wings. Some are in wing bags, some of the wings are one-piece wings off the FMS planes and my clip wing Super Cub. So you can see that it's really handy to have this storage unit, because every cubbyhole at the moment is full of things to do with modelling. Okay, so what I thought I would do first is we'll go through what I've got. So I'm just going to pan around so you can see I've got my Align T-Rex helicopters and my Blade and OMP hobby helicopters, and then just quickly moving around. You can see what I've done is I've fitted batten, and then I've got brackets, and each plane is hanging on its own brackets by its tail, so work quite well. Some can be stored without their wings, and then others are stored with their wings depending on size. There you can see my computer desk where I'll be editing my videos, and then moving around then we come to the other side, and these are mostly planes with the wings in situ, but they're all hung nicely out the way and out the harm's way. And then coming down the wall then we've got a few small planes that I've yet to finish the batten and put up on the wall. Some of them I don't really fly that often, and then just moving around then to the rest of the planes on that wall. So what I thought I would do today, as I said, this is part one, and I'm just going to quickly go through what I've got in my hangar. So the first one is my FMS DHC2 Beaver. Fantastic plane, 2-meter wingspan. Really beautiful foam scale model. I love flying it. It's very easy to put together at the field, and you know what, with the glazed cockpit and all the scale features, it really is a fantastic foam model. And next we've got the micro models made Olympian 40. Somebody that I subscribed to, Carl Shorter, when I went to visit a few of my friends in Devon, he gave me this and I was very pleased to take it off his hands. Expertly built. I have flown it and you know, it flew well. Did have a little bit of trouble with the small wheels on my long grass at my field, but there you are, I flew it successfully a few times. Moving along then, one of my favourites, we got the E-Flight M7 Maul. Well flown on my channel, fantastic plane. Again, glazed cockpit, scale looks, pilot. It's got it all really, the Maul. And I recently did a stall video where I was amazed with how quickly this thing takes off and how quickly it can land as well. Once those landing flaps are deployed, it basically floats down and just plonks on the ground. So yeah, fantastic plane. Right, okay. Next to that then we've got the FMS PA-18 Super Cub. Again, fantastic plane. I love flying it. Recently bought new batteries which with a bit of a higher discharge rating, and always felt it was a little bit underpowered, but with the new batteries it's absolutely fantastic and it flies very well. So yeah, that's the FMS PA-18 Super Cub. And then that's moving us on then to my, let's come from this side, one of my first Super Easies, the FMS Super Easy V4 with the reflex gyro system. Fantastic plane, love flying it. Lovely plane, fly slowly until you come to land, and then it's a devil to slow down, but really enjoyable plane and fantastic value for money as well. And then next to that then we've got my FMS Super Easy V3. Very well flown plane, I've flown it a lot. Fantastic. The version 3 and the version 4, apart from the reflex gyro on the version 4, are virtually identical. I have fitted a 3-axis gyro on this one, but since I fitted that gyro I haven't actually flown it, so hopefully you'll get around to flying it this summer. Okay, next to that then we've got another of my favourite planes, the E-Flight Turbo Timber Evolution. What a fantastic plane this is. Really enjoyable plane to fly. Flies on 3S, 4S, and you know, you can see by how many times I've flown this recently that it is actually now pretty much my go-to plane. Very nice foam model plane. Okay, next to that then we've got the E-Flight Clip Wing Cub. Again, one of my favourite planes to fly. It flies fantastic, but unfortunately because of the small wheels and the wheel pants, it can be difficult to take off on anything but really short summer grass, so I don't fly it that often, usually around August time. Okay, and then we come on to one of my newly acquired EDFs, the Arrows Hobby Marlin. Did the maiden flight and another flight, and I found it very difficult to hand launch, but I did enjoy flying it. It was very quick, but very nice natured. So just come and get it from the side. I flew it on 4S 2200 and 4S 2800 batteries, and I got about 5-minute flight. So yeah, fantastic EDF jet. Unfortunately I wasn't able to keep the wheels on because I just knew that it would be difficult to land at my field, so I turned it into a bit of a belly lander. Okay, brilliant. I'm coming down now. So coming along this first wall, right, we've got the Arrows Hobby P51 Mustang with no propeller or spinner. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a ping with this one the last time I tried to fly it, and I snapped the prop, and I found it very, very difficult to get the parts to repair it. And to this date now, to be honest with you, I haven't bothered, and I will source the parts now. Hopefully they'll be in stock and get it ready to fly again this summer, because again, you know, it's just one of these warbirds with small wheels, and it really needs short dry grass. So but hopefully be flying it this summer. Okay, moving along, we've got the Arrows Hobby 50mm EDF BAE Hawk. Fantastic little EDF plane, really love flying it, and I was planning on getting these small EDFs out this weekend, but unfortunately the weather put pay to that. So you know, I'm really keen to fly both this one and the T33. So as soon as we get a bit of nice weather, they're definitely what the Marlin, the BAE Hawk and the T33 Shooting Star are going to get an air in. So can't wait to fly him again. Okay, next to that then we've got the Durafly Slowpoke. I often say that it should be called the Fast Poke, because when I first made this and flew it, I was shocked. I thought it was going to be very, very floaty and a real nice slow flyer, but I found it quite a quick plane and quite a difficult plane to land. Again, you know, one that I haven't flown for a while, but hopefully this summer I'll be going through my hangar and all my planes will be getting an air in. So so that's the planes on the first wall, and I'm just going to come down now and quickly just go through some of my helis in my hangar. So up against the wall there you can see the Blade 330S, and if you're interested in helis and you watch my channel, you'll know about my love-hate relationship with the Blade 330S. Thank God it's sorted and it flies well at the moment. I don't want to tempt fate, but it's been flying really well. And you know, I'm glad it's working, because I can't hate to have anything in my hangar that doesn't work. Okay, and then we've got there my little scale Hughes 300, which is actually the Blade 230S nestling inside. And again, you know, I've got videos where I did the conversion and, you know, showed how I put navigational lights and so on, and I've flown it quite a few times, and I got to say it flies fantastic. And then in front of that then, if I just zoom in, we've got the Blade 150S. Wow, what a fantastic little heli that one is. Absolutely amazing. And you know, if you're interested in anything you see now in this hangar video, then by all means look through my channel. There's maiden flights and, you know, videos of these things being flown on numerous occasions. So, you know, feel free to have a look. What I might do is with the planes, I'll put links for the maiden flights, so if people are interested to see how the maiden flights went, they can have a look. Okay, and then in the front then we've got the OMP Hobby M2 Explore. Again, not one that I've flown a lot really, but it is a fantastic helicopter and very, very capable, and all these will be getting an air in this summer hopefully. So there you go. And now I'm going to move on to just my Align T-Rex heli. So at the back there we've got the Align T-Rex 600E. Still fly bad. I have been meaning to turn this into a DFC head. It's like everything else, what we're moving and other projects is getting chance, but I haven't flown it for quite a long time, mainly because when I did fly it, it just scared the living daylights out of me. So I do want to convert it to a DFC head, but it's going to be quite pricey and a lot of work. Okay, then in front of that then, if I just zoom in, we've got the Align T-Rex 500E, which has been converted to a DFC head. and I've fitted the Spectrum FC6250HX flight controller, and it flies fantastic. So really nice helicopter, my favourite helicopter actually. And then in front of that one then we've got my T-Rex 450 DFC, which now is nestling in a Hughes scale fuselage. So everybody's seen my trials and tribulations with that, with the rotor scale parts that came with it were absolutely rubbish, and in the end I just ditched them after fitting numerous new parts to try and get it to stop vibrating. I decided to just fit my Align T-Rex 450 inside for the mechanics, and it actually flies quite nicely now. So there you go. And then last but by no means least, in the front we've got my Align T-Rex 470 LP. Yeah, one of my newest acquisitions, this one. Flies really nicely, and as I've said, you know, they're all going to be, hopefully if we have a nice summer, they're all going to be getting a bit of an airing. So I'm keen to fly everything that's in my hangar. So there you go. Not a very quick look at the one side of my new hangar, but hopefully everybody's interested to see what I've got and what I'm flying, and I'll see you again in part 2 soon. Okay, thanks for watching, bye.